Hi guys. So, we didn't get to talk on Friday since I was out of town. So, I wanted to hop on really quick and talk to you guys about customer follow-ups. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be on Zoom today, and it's not looking like it. So, that's totally fine. It's a holiday, so I understand. I'm going to record this for you guys so that you can watch it later. And there's going to be a Happy Meal opportunity in this as well. So make sure that you send me 3 things that you learned today that maybe you didn't know before, or like aha moments. Send me 3 aha moments to my email, gsduz0@gmail, and I will do a drawing for some Happy Meal. So make sure you do that so that you can get possibly some Happy Meal. So we're going to talk about my follow-up system. I have kind of a new way that I've been following up. I've kind of updated this, and this is what's been working best for me. There are a lot of different follow-up systems. This is just what's working best for me right now. It might change in the future because my follow-up system has kind of stayed the same, but I've kind of added a few things and changed it just a little bit to fit what works better for me. So this is what's working now, but it's still very basic. I don't go as crazy as some people. Some people have got like binders and binders full and whatever. So I don't go that crazy. So when somebody orders from me, whether it be from my website or through me, however they order from me, however they spend money with me, they're going to get some kind of small thank you package. And I think that I went over that with my customer mail Zoom that we did a few weeks ago. So let me know if you have any questions about that, and I definitely can go into more detail about that later. But I usually send them like a thank you package, and this is usually included in it. I believe that it's backwards right now, but I will read it to you. I created this on Canva forever ago and then just got it printed on Vistaprint, and it's double-sided as well. So on the front, it says, "Thank you so much for supporting me and my small Scentsy business." And then it's got my Instagram, Scent Life with Gaia, my shopping, my PWS, and then my Facebook, and then XOXO Gaia, and a picture of me. A very old picture of me, but it's still my face. And it's always good to have your face on things, so make sure that your face goes on almost everything that you send out to customers. People are less likely to throw away something that has a picture on it, something that's personalized that has your face on it. People feel more attached to things with your face on it, so put your face on everything. And then on the back, I went ahead and stuck my address up there in the top left-hand corner. Postcards, you don't need a return address, but I still do it just because I do. And it's nice to not have to write it out or stamp it on there. And then it says, "I appreciate you so much. Since you're such a great customer, you'll receive 3 months of Happy Mail from me." And then again, it has my PWS, my email, which is not on the front, and my Facebook and Instagram. It's the same exact thing. You can search me on Facebook or Instagram, Scent Life with Gaia. So I've got both there. I don't put my phone number on these because I don't like they're not in an envelope or anything, so this just goes out. I already get so much spam, so many scam email, or oh my goodness, scam phone calls, spam phone calls. I try not to put my phone number on things like this. I have my phone number on my business card, but things like this that are going to pass through a lot of hands, I don't like to put my phone number on there. That's because I don't use like a Google number or anything. I use my personal cell phone. You could definitely make a Google number and use your Google number for all of your marketing stuff too. I've seen people do that. I just don't want to keep up with it. It's easier that way. So they're going to get this the first month that they order from, or as soon as they order from me. Then they're going to get 3 months of Happy Mail, which we've talked about that before. I always post about my Happy Mail. I'm sure you guys know about my Happy Mail. They get a lot. I have a binder here as a follow-up system. Or it's not really a binder, it's like a notebook kind of. This is a Happy Mail or a happy planner. I believe, but it's not a planner, it's just a notebook. So I bought this on like Michael's or something. It's got these rings. I'm not super in love with it, but it's nice because I can add things to it. These actually just like pop off and I can add more sheets of paper in here and whatever. But what I've got in here is I've actually got folders. They're like a page divider folder for every month. So this one says September, and I've got them for every month. It says September 2020. I just stuck a sticky note on there because it works for me. That is the start of every month. In there, I've got just a little thing for expense and income sheet for taxes. I'm really, really, really bad at doing taxes. I'm really bad at keeping track of things for taxes. So I printed that hoping that I would use it this year, and I haven't really used it at all. I'll also stick inside of that pouch, if I have any expenses that month, I'll stick the receipts in there so that when it comes tax season, I can come back and grab them. Obviously, that's not follow-up, but it's just a little tip. And then on the back, I have got receipts from orders to make sure that I place them, things like that. And then on the other side, I have got my list of people. So this month was a little crazy just because we had the Nightmare Before Christmas launch and the Halloween Harvest Collection and all that. So I wanted to send out a ton to people because I actually ordered 50 Harvest Collection brochures, and my goal was to get out all 50 into customers' hands because I'm very good at ordering multiple brochures and multiple flyers and things like that, and then I just hoard them. I don't give them to people because I'm like, oh no, they wouldn't want one, or oh no, they're just going to throw it away, so it's a waste of money. Yes, if they throw it away, it's a waste of money, but also if it sits in my drawer, it's a waste of money. So my goal was to send out 50. I sent out almost 50. I had a few left over, but that was okay because I ended up sticking them in other customer packages and sending them with my husband to work and things like that. So that's why there are so many people on this list. But what I do is when somebody purchases with me, they will get 3 more months of, or they'll get, not 3 more, they'll get 3 months of Happy Mail. So if somebody purchased from me in September, they're going to get a thank you package in September as soon as I can get it out. And then October, November, December, they're going to get Happy Mail. So your Happy Mail won't start until the following month. So I send it all out in a bulk on the first of the month. So that I don't have to send out a bunch of packages other than when somebody orders for me. And those are super easy. I usually just have them pre-made. I usually just stick a label and send them out. So I will go through my binder, notebook, whatever, every so often and add people that have purchased from me. So if you look on here, you can see that I have things highlighted. So people that it's their first month, they're highlighted in pink. Second month, highlighted in blue. Last month, highlighted in orange. So I can tell who's on what month. If they make another purchase with me, it resets. So my follow-up system, since this is a video on follow-ups and I haven't really talked about that yet, my follow-up system is I will send out their monthly mailer, which is their monthly Happy Mail. I call it my monthly mailer. They'll get their monthly mailer, and then I will log that in an app called Amy. It is AMI. I believe it's called Sell with Amy. I was with this before when it was Maven, but it looks like this, Sell with Amy. And this actually connects to your workstation. So you put in your info, you put in your login. It's really bright. You put in your info, you put in your login, and it connects directly with your Scentsy workstation. So you have all the Scentsy info in this handy dandy app. So what I'll do, wish you could see it, you can go in and it gives you tasks. Does that help? A little, not really. So it gives you tasks. So what I'll do is I'll go into a contact and let's see. First person on my list is Megan. So Megan is in her second month of Happy Mail. And she is hang on, let me pull it up. She's right here. Sorry, it's really hard to see. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. But it gives me a log of communication that I've had with her. I have to put that in myself, but it does log communication. Orders, when her last order was, things like that. You can put in notes. So when I send Megan Happy Mail, I will go in here and I'll make a note, like this one from August 25th, which was for September Happy Mail. I sent my September mail a little early this month. And it says, gave harvest brochure, NBC sticker, September scent of the month brochure, apple and oats sample, leaf sprayed with first day of fall room spray. And then before that, on July 29th, it says scent catalog, order form, host a party flyer, Scentsy Club rack card, scavenger hunt, August scent of the month sample and brochure. So these are just kind of like little basic notes that I make kind of for myself. I know what all of this means to you. It might not mean that much, but to me, I know what it means. When you put in a note, you can create a follow-up. So you can set how long you want to follow until you want to follow up with them. So I usually do it for about a week to a week and a half later. So I'll send Megan my monthly mailer, and then I'll put in Amy that I want to follow up with her. So then it'll give me a pop-up reminder on my to-do list, in Amy, a week later, and it'll say follow up with Megan. I'll go in, look at her notes, see what I sent her, and then I will send her a text message that says, hey Megan, I just wanted to check in and see what you thought of September's samples. And then I'll say exactly what the sample was, the apples and oats and the first day of fall scented leaf, question mark. And then usually people will message you back. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you messaged me. I need to place an order. I just keep forgetting to message you, or whatever. I just recently started this. I never follow up with people this way. I never text people because I don't want to bother them. I don't want them to think that I'm being pushy for sales and I'm one of those gross direct sales people and whatever. I had over half the people that I messaged text me back, email me back, message me back on Facebook, however I contacted them, message me back and say, hey, yes, I need X, Y, and Z. I even had somebody that was like, hey, I'm so glad you messaged me. I really wanted the mini Jack Skellington warmer, and I went on your website, but I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh yeah, of course, I can get it for you. People don't really think to text you because they think that they're bothering you also. I'm not really sure. But in texting her, I got her a Jack warmer and I said, hey, do you need any wax or light bulbs with that Jack warmer while I'm placing your order? Do you need anything else? She's like, oh yeah, you know what? I think I need some wax. Let me look. Looked through her wax, said that she needed some wax, whatever. Placed an order for her. Another customer I messaged, and she actually texted me back and she said, oh, I couldn't enjoy that sample that you sent me, the first day of fall leaf that I spritzed with the room spray, because I'm actually allergic to cinnamon. So now I know she's allergic to cinnamon and I shouldn't send her anything with cinnamon in it, and I shouldn't send her anything like samples or whatever. And I said, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm going to put a note in your file on Amy to make sure that I don't send you anything else with cinnamon. And she was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for being so kind. Thank you for paying attention, because a lot of people won't do that. They'll just keep sending them whatever they send them, and she will keep getting cinnamon things from me because that's what fall and Christmas scents usually have, is cinnamon in them. So now every time that I send out samples, I have to make sure that I don't send her anything with cinnamon, but she'll know that I'm not sending her with anything with cinnamon, and it just shows that I'm thinking of her and paying attention and actually care. And then she ordered some stuff too. She ordered some pods and 2 wall fans and whatever. So then that gave me a chance to kind of connect with her, and she wanted to order from me because I was being kind and helpful. So that's new, my whole texting thing, and I'm going to start doing it every month to check in, see how people liked their samples, just whatever, see how they're doing, see how life is. Some people didn't text me back. It is what it is. Whatever. I'll text them again next month. I'll check in with them. Maybe they just got busy. If somebody wants to get angry at me because I'm checking in on them, then they get angry at me. kind of is what it is. I'm not going to be super salesy. That's why I asked what they thought of the sample. I didn't say anything about, hey, do you need to buy anything from me? Nothing. I just said, hey, how'd you like that sample? I even had somebody else that was like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't order anything from you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, you sent me a sample, so you want me to order, right? And I was like, no. It's like, I just wanted to send you samples because I love sending Happy Mail, and I just wanted to send you something to make your day a little brighter. She was like, oh, okay, well, I need to place an order anyway, so I'm going to order something from you soon, just not right now because I don't have the money. But I really liked that sample. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Cool. Sounds good. That's why I only do some samples for 3 months, because, I reward people for purchasing from me. Yes. But then it kind of, they still get things. And if they want more samples, then yeah, they do have to purchase from me, but it's not like they have to purchase from me no matter what. So next, they're 3 months. So after all their 3 months are up, well, in their 3rd month, they're going to get this postcard from me. This just says, this is your last month receiving my monthly mailer. If you love trying new scents and products, contact me soon to place another order and you'll receive 3 more months of Happy Mail. So this is just a reminder to buy more, pretty much, if they want to keep getting Happy Mail from me. Some people will go in and purchase more. Some people won't. I don't send any text messages with this. I will still continue to text my follow-ups monthly to see how they like the sample, but I won't mention anything about their last month. And then in the 4th month, I will send them this postcard, and it says it's Scentsy restock time, because the 4th month is when they're going to realize, oh man, I'm not getting any more samples. Dang. It was nice getting some Happy Mail in my mailbox for the last 3 months. Now I'm not getting any samples, kind of bummed. So they'll get this little postcard. It just says it's Scentsy restock time. And then on the back, pretty much looks the same as my thank you postcard. It says, I sure have missed you. Do you need to restock on your favorite Scentsy products? I'm here to help. Just let me know what you need or visit my website. So there's that one, 4th month. Some people will restock with me. Some people will message me and restock. A new thing that I'm going to start doing, and I'm not sure if I want to do it with this in the 4th month, or if I maybe want to do it in the 5th or 6th month. Right now I've been doing it kind of just randomly, and I need to make it the same for everything. I've just been, randomly texting people and just saying, like, hey, it's your independent Scentsy consultant. I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing and see if you need any samples or catalogs in your mailbox. Again, I don't say, hey, do you need to purchase? I say, do you want some free stuff? And then people will usually message me back and be like, oh yeah, I need some samples, or oh yeah, I need a catalog, or whatever. Then I'll send that, and then I'll check in with them again in a week and say, hey, how did you like those samples? Again, hey, do you want to purchase? No. Hey, how'd you like the samples? What'd you think of them? Did you love the cinnamon in that scent, or did you hate it? Whatever. I need to figure out, I don't know if I'm going to do that 4th month with this, or if I'm going to start doing it 5th or 6th month. I need to kind of figure out a happy medium for me, because like I said, I've been doing it randomly and it's just not a good system. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to add that on. So that's pretty much my follow-up system. Again, I use this notebook. You totally don't have to use just this notebook. You can just use the Amy app if you wanted to, because you can log all kinds of stuff in it. Like, the Amy app is so awesome. But I'm a paper girl, and I really like seeing things on a piece of paper, being able to highlight them. I'm big on highlighting. Like right here, I've got a pack of 10 highlighters, and then I've got these ones that are erasable. Like I really like highlighting things. So, and color coordinating things. I really like color coordinating. So I tend to do that a lot in my binder. And it also helps too. I usually write out what I send each month, and I usually send every customer in that month the exact same thing. And then I usually write it down in there so that I know month by month what I did. Because I'll have customers too that were like, hey, that scent that you sent back in April, that was so good. I think I want to order some of that. And I don't know what I sent back in April. So then I'll just flip through my my book, or I'll even look in the Amy app, because again, I log all my samples that I send out, I'll look in my Amy app, look in my book, whatever I do, and I'll see what I sent them in April, and then I'll know. So I think that's about it. That's my follow-up system. Like I said, it's nothing super crazy. It's a little more involved. And since I've started texting people, I've been getting a ton more return on that as well. So I used to think that just sending samples in the mail and sending a postcard reminding people to order was enough, and it's definitely not. I didn't want to be that annoying sales lady that would always send text messages and, whatever, but you kind of have to be, and you just have to watch the way that you word things so that people don't think that you're selling to them, if that makes sense. You just kind of have to be chill and offer free things, or just talk to people, just check in on them, see how they're doing, not just be like, hey, what do you want to buy? Because that's a really big thing that I've noticed with people not liking very much. So I think that's about it. Like I said, send me 3 things, 3 aha moments from training today, whether it's, you didn't know that Amy was a thing, I don't know, the postcard thing, doesn't matter. Just send me 3 things that you learned to my email, gsdusz0@gmail, and I will draw for some Happy Mail, and then I will let you guys know who wins, and I'll get some stuff out. I think that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye.